welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey if you didn't know already, and in today's video I'll be giving you 5 helpful tips for living alone and how to feel less anxious or lonely. So I have lived in a studio apartment for about almost a year now. It's my first time living by myself. Before this year, I've lived with so many other roommates. I've had so many crazy roommate experiences, and now I've decided to move out and have my own personal space. So I can definitely compare and see which living situation works best for me. In the beginning of living in this apartment, I was working full-time. I'm still in grad school, and I was coming home to a really dark, lonely apartment, and I didn't feel as happy as I am now. So my first advice would be to get a cat. Only if you have time and you have the patience for a pet. I think cats are so low maintenance, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I got her from a shelter, and she keeps me company at night. When I come home, it's something to make me happy and look forward to. I would definitely suggest looking at shelters and seeing if it's a good fit for you. Another way to make your apartment feel less lonely would be to get plants. I think plants are a good way to bring in more energy and life into your apartment. I would look for low maintenance plants, maybe even have like a herb garden. So tip number 2 is don't isolate yourself. It's so easy to block the whole world from your everyday routine. And when you come home, it's just you. So it can feel really overwhelming. You should definitely reach out to your family and friends. It's important to get out there and reconnect with people again. It'll make them feel great. It'll make you feel great. Get out there, look for local parks close by. If you live in the city, walk to the park, walk around the city. You want to make sure you're safe as well, so keep your phone charged. And also, if you have cafes close by, even if you're sitting down and like reading a book or drinking coffee, it's nice to just be around other people. And a really important tip would be to get out there and to get under the sun. Even if it's just taking a walk, having some sunlight through your day is not only good for you physically, but it produces serotonin in your brain, so it makes just your whole mood a lot better. Tip number 3 is keep learning. Whether this is reading books, reading articles, watching the news, it's so important to be aware of everything that's going on. I would suggest picking up any hobbies or reading more into things you didn't know. I know that they have classes out there like art classes or cooking classes you can sign up for, and it's a really great way to go out there and meet new people, to converse, and to learn a new hobby. So tip number 4 would be to keep figuring out who you are as a person. So important to think of this time as a time in your life where you're building new memories and you're figuring out who you are as a person. Whether this is finding new hobbies that you didn't even know you were good at, even if it's learning new art or learning new recipes, it's so good to get out of your comfort zone. You can do things like yoga. You can focus on figuring out what kind of person you want to become one day. Okay, so last and final tip I have is to reconnect with old friends and family members. I didn't think about this until I visited my family more often during quarantine. It gets really lonely for them and you, knowing that you live away from your grandma or your parents. So it's nice to just reconnect with the people that were in your life for a long time. Even if it's just calling your family members to see how they're doing, or your friends just to catch up. It's such a great time to do that because you can even invite people over and have taco night or movie night. So those were the tips I have for you guys looking to move out, or if you currently do live by yourself at this moment. I hope you found this really helpful, and if you do have any suggestions on any videos you want me to make, please don't forget to comment them down below and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.